Hello everyone and welcome to part 2 of the Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door Pit of 100 Trials Damageless Challenge. In the last video I went from floors 70 through to 90. As you can see right here, if I come over here, we're on floor 90. Don't get rid of it straight away. And in this video I'm going to go from 90 and try and finish it. And hopefully not take damage. I showed my badge setup last episode at the start. The only thing that's changed is me adding double dip P, as that was the thing I used my last 3 badge points for that I got right near the end of last video. So, there's nothing really else to say other than let's go. This is an elite wizard. I believe I need to spin jump this. It has got 5 defense, so I don't even think this will kill it because it's got 12 health. Yep, won't kill. What does that do? Things immediately getting very difficult now with this combination of enemies that I have to try and kill in one turn. Or I have to try and clock them out, which I don't think will work this low down. I think I might need a different plan for this fight because this is going to be difficult. Or I supernova. That's the other option. I could just supernova this fight. But it's very early on, and I don't think that's a very wise decision to make. So it's 2 elite wizards and a swampire. The swampire's got 20 health and no defense, by the way, for enemy stats there. Is there any badges I have that could help with this? I unfortunately don't think so. I could avoid damage from the swampire. Like, I wish that the swampire was the front enemy, is the thing, because then I could first strike it, and then multi-bounce and power shell, but it's not the front enemy. So I need a different plan for that. This is clearly not planned, by the way. I don't know what the enemy list is for this section of the pit. I never remember it, I just go with whatever there is. Oh. Goombella could be helpful. I don't really know why, I just feel like she could be helpful. If I multi-bounce the whole thing, I can Rally Wink and multi-bounce, but then I've still got the swampire. Oh, wait, if I multi-bounce the whole thing first, I can do something clever to mess with the swampire. There's no spiked enemies in this section, is there? It's swampires, elite wizards, bobolks, and one more. It's not spiked, I know that. Other than Amazy Dayzees, it's poison puffs. I don't need spike shield on anymore. So I can put on a very fun badge called Zap Tap. That's going to be my idea. Come on, elite wizard. Elite wizard, get over here. Okay. Oh, but my jump's not going to do enough. Yeah, it's only doing 4. Oh wait, no. I think I've got it. If I jump on this one, then I can use double dip P and use a boost sheet on Koops. This is my plan. A boost sheet on Koops, and then use a shooting star. to take out the elite wizards, and the Swampire cannot hit Koops, and if it went for Mario, it would have gotten hit by the Zap Tap. That's how we do these fights. Just gotta use a Bushi and a Shooting Star, which is why we have 12 and 6, or 10 and 5 now. Yeah, this is where the strategies come out with the items. Already been 5 minutes. Perfect. Oh dear. By the way, can't use fire moves on the bulk, because otherwise it will blow up and hit everything. Or us. I don't want a point swap. Go away. Why would I want to have 5 FP? Poison Puffs, 15 health, no defense. Bulks, 10 health, 2 defense, I think. This one is not so simple. It looks a lot simpler than it is, because it looks like you can just multi-bounce and use Fiery Jinx, but of course that won't work. So I've got a bit of a different strategy. Which is called using a move that I feel is a bit underappreciated. This move is really good. This is Rally Wink, for those who don't know, and it allows Mario to have an extra turn in place of Goombella for just 4 FP. And since I don't want to use another Shooting Star, by the way I've confirmed Bulks do have 2 defense, since I don't want to use another Shooting Star, I can instead do that, and use Rally Wink, and use just 4 FP, and actually an extra 2 for the multi-bounce as well. So yeah, that's a move that I don't see used a lot when I watch Paper Mario the 1000 Year Door. It's a really good move. Really good. Get over here, Bulk. No, I wanted to first strike it. That could cost me. Oh, goodness. That thing has defend plus P as well. I'm just doing this. Multi-bounce plus Shell Slam does kill elite wizards though. The reason I couldn't do that in the first place was because of the Swampire. So I had to use a bit of a different strategy on that one. But Shell Slam is really good, really consistent, always 8 or 6 base, but 8 because I'm using the badges to boost it. Oh, Swampire. You can kill them in one move by using Spin Jump. Oh goodness, I didn't expect it this early. I thought this floor came later. This is mainly what I have the Shooting Stars for. Although I could have Rally Wink Supernova'd. That would have probably been a better idea. Because I'm close enough to a level where 35 XP will get me at least either really close or actually at a level. Yeah, I was close enough. I shouldn't have used the Shooting Stars. I should have gone multi-bounce, Rally Wink Supernova, but it's fine. By the way, fun fact, Amazy Dayzees can randomly spawn on these floors. Watch out. 1 to 2, by the way. 2 Amazy Dayzees can spawn in a fight. I hope they do, because it gives me an excuse to Supernova Fiery Jinx the whole thing. And because it gives me a level. So I hope... Oh, come on! I don't want you! I could just use it to skip to Bonetail, but I'm not going to. We're playing this out and we're playing this fairly. Ignore the mover. Yeah. It's fine. Spot me. Perfect. I want to first strike the poison puffs, they're always an issue. Oh! How funny with that timing. Amazy Dayzee time. Except the issue is, it's not going to give me a level. It's going to get me really close though. So I'm going to do it. This is Supernova, you have to mash A for 5 separate periods. It costs 6 SP up there, with the maximum being 8. And it does 15 damage to all enemies. Not Koops. It's still not enough to take these enemies out. Oh wow, wasn't 5 A's this time. And there go the star points. The issue is that I have 2.5 star power now. Oh, hello, Bulk. I'm going to switch to Koops just to avoid any fiery Jinx urges that I get. Just anything. I don't want it. Because if I ever use fiery Jinx on these things, I lose the challenge. Or I have to super guard one of the hardest attacks in the game. Thankfully, it's 4 Bulks. Why am I not going stylish? I need stylish. I have no idea why I didn't just shell, power shell. I didn't need to shell slam. But I shell slammed. Probably because I have the FP to spare. Now, getting later into these floors, it is really, really important you keep an eye on your floor number. 97 is what I'm at right now. You don't want to accidentally drop into Bonetail without putting on the boss gear that you need on, because boss badges are quite different to normal badges. Like the ones that we use for a boss compared to the pit. Hello? I don't really like you right now. Oh, that's unhelpful. That's really unhelpful. How do I work this? Because I don't have normal double dip on is the issue. And these Amazy Dayzee is going to run. What if I do the same? What if I run? This is the idea I've got. Enter the battle again. The Amazy Dayzees are probably not going to be there. Oh, they are still there. I didn't know that they stayed. Nice. Okay, I know my plan now. Do that. Do this. I think you can see where this is going. Oh no, not if I mess that up. That's not enough. That's not enough at all. Do I go for Art Attack? I'm a bit scared to go for Art Attack. Let's go for it. I'm a bit nervous to do this, but they're probably going to run anyway. The Daisies are the important ones here because they have 12 health. As long as I get them with 4 3 circles. Perfect. They're all dead. Just to make sure, I'll get them with another 3. I'm normally not that great at using Art Attack. I did it there, and that's 100 star points. Yeah, that's an Amazy Dayzee for you. And of course I'll get another level next floor. More FP. Superstar. Nice. I'm actually level 30 now. That's funny, I'm actually going to end up at the level that most of my other challenges end up at, despite coming in 2 levels under. I came in at level 25. I leveled up to 26 before the first episode started. Hello, Elite Wizard. Goodbye, Elite Wizard. That's not a goodbye, actually. What is that? I'm going to enjoy this. What is that setup, though? Ugh. Elite Wizards are so annoying. By the way, I might want to take the opportunity to mention Amazy Dayzee. 20 health and 1 defense. Normally in game they're terrifying because they have 20 attack, but in this version they're as terrifying as any other enemy. Because every enemy will ruin the run. So I don't care that they have 20 attack, but they are normally very scary. And they have a high chance of fleeing. Also 30 star points just for a normal fight. Definitely under-leveled. Well, not anymore. But that's not normally a fight that I get. 5 Elite Wizards. That's awful. I'm gonna go for FP once more. So this is floor 99, so we have reached the end. So this means it's time to swap badges around. The way I always do this is take all of them off and then put on the useful ones. We don't need multi-bounce for the fight, it's the entire core of this strategy, but we don't need it. Of course, Power Rush. We don't need Chill Out or Ice Power. I don't even know why I kept Ice Power on. Jumpman, P up, D down, and P up, D down, P are very important. We're using a boost sheet strategy, so we don't really need the damage dodges. Peekaboo and Power Bounce are very nice. Power Bounce is the core of this strategy. Double Dip and Double Dip P. It depends who I want to actually use the items. Bonetail's not spiked, so I can go all or nothing. I can put on the big badges. And we've got 10 BP left. I'll put on the Flower Savers. Sure. Charge, I guess. And this is something I never get to use for its intended purpose, but I've put it on for pretty much every major boss, including the Shadow Queen, for this run. It has been the lucky charm in this run, and I trust that Super Appeal P will carry me to victory here. By the way, for a bit of context, this thing just gives more star power when your ally appeals. We're not going to be using any appeals. Okay. So, I believe I'm ready for this. We've got these items left. In terms of partner, we want Goombella out to start with. And you'll see why in a moment. I just need to recheck that this is 99, yeah. So, let's go. This is floor 100. Although, if that wasn't obvious already. And that is Bonetail. Of course I can't flee this fight. Thanks game for telling me that. So, the strategy I'm going to use for this fight. Double Dip. I'm going to use a boost sheet on Mario. And a boost sheet on Goombella. Double dip is one of the reasons I need 80 FP to do what I'm doing. Another reason is Rally Wing. Increasing Mario's attack turns by 1, so I can go back to Mario and use Power Lift. This will increase my attack and defense, but I don't need defense, for 3 turns. If you click an orange arrow, it will contribute to increasing your attack. If you click a blue arrow, it will contribute to your defense. And Poison Mushroom will slow your cursor, so don't click it. You can very rarely get 4-2. That's a really good setup for this. 4 attack is a lot. Of course, we dodge the attack because we're invisible. And we've got the boosts. So let's go for Power Bounce. This move allows you to jump a lot. There are caps on bosses. I did not get capped there, which is very surprising. And that did 56 damage. I got 7 hits, and the 8th one did nothing because of All or Nothing. I missed the action command. We're going to use Rally Wink again, so that we can get another Power Bounce in. I did a lot worse that time, but that's fine. Of course, the bite doesn't affect us because, well, we were invisible. And now I'm going to use another double dip, double boost sheet to go back invisible. This is why we have 10. And we're not going to head bonk him, we're going to Rally Wink again. And I bet you know what we're going to do next. Got capped at 6 that time. But he's already lost most of his health. But we have lost the boosts, which is a bit unfortunate. Because that was a lot of attack. So I'm going to get them back quickly. And then I'm going to Rally Wink and Power Bounce again. This boss can be very difficult if you don't know what you're doing. So it's good to know what you're doing. Power Lift is very helpful. And also those breaths, the colour, what it does depends on the colour. Okay, got 3 attack and 1 defense that time. 4-2 is very rare, so 3-1 is perfectly fine. Or 4 attack in general is very rare. Rally Wink. You're supposed to go A and then mash B and then mash A, but if you just get it done quickly enough in the A section, you don't have to mash B at all. A cap of 5 that time. And he stomps. All of these attacks, it doesn't matter what he's doing. And I can just finish him off here. With a terribly timed 5th hit. But it doesn't matter, because Bone Tail goes down. Without taking any damage on either Mario or his partner. And the reward for the pit, by the way, if you didn't know, is this chest. No, don't jump. It contains the badge Return Postage, which makes direct attackers take half the damage that they do. Of course, not helpful in this run whatsoever. We don't want to deal half the damage that we took, because we're not taking damage, so they're always just... Return Postage will never play any role. It costs 7 though, which is quite high. So yeah, that's the fight, and some fun Goombella dialogue, which you might not know about. You just might not know about that if you didn't use Goombella's tattle on the bottom floor of the pit. I don't really know who would other than me, but yeah. An interesting bit of dialogue from Goombella. And if you try to enter the pit from this pipe, the game's smarter than that, it's not going to let you. And I don't know why I'm showing just random Goombella dialogue at this point. So that will be the conclusion to the Pit of 100 Trials without taking damage. The strategy that I used for the last 30 floors can mostly be applied to the first 70. Anyway, that will be it for this video. Oh, actually no, it won't. One last note. In the description I will put, probably the description of the first video, where you can buy all of the items that I used. Although I will just quickly go over it now. Jam and jellies can be bought from the, what's it called? The Deep Down Depot underneath Rogueport. For 200 coins. Shooting Star can be bought from Far Outpost shop for 30 coins. And Boo Sheets can be bought from the XS Express shop for 20 coins. So, for real this time, bye everyone, see you next time for something, not really sure. Maybe more Paper Mario TTYD if you want it. Goodbye!